What's up, YouTube? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming right back at you with another Forged Alliance Forever replay. Today, this match is on Twin Rivers, and it is a ladder match between two Seraphim players, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner. Let's introduce the players. We got Robogear spawning in as a Blue Seraphim commander. As I mentioned before, he is going to Land Factory first and getting a whole bunch of adjacency bonus that's queued up there with that mass extractor and 3 energy generators. And it appears Silent, oh, he's going for an air factory after, and Silent says, hey, good luck, have fun. And Robogear has said the same thing, and that is the right thing to do while you are in a match. And his opponent to the north is Silent, spawning in as the Red Seraphim. As I mentioned before, he dropped down a Land Factory, getting a mass adjacency, I believe. Could I see that? No, it is a power adjacency. I am sorry. And he is going to queue up a air factory, getting a whole bunch of power adjacency bonuses. And, oh yes, a mass extractor bonus for both the Land Factory and the Air Factory that is queued up. And a Land Factory over here, where my cursor is, with an adjacency bonus on the mass extractor. That is a very, very wise thing to do, especially early on. And we got Robogear with the reclaim early on. Let's see how their ecos are going. That is really helping his eco out there, because he is at minus 11, minus 6 at the moment, and 13. That is really helping keep his eco alive. Now let's see how Silent is doing eco-wise. He is doing it just fine in the mass department. He is using the same he is putting in, now a little more, and his power, he has got a +2, so that is very good there for them. Now let's speed this up just a tiny bit, as in the beginning of any RTS game, it is a bit slow. So we got a Tham protecting the engineer, which is a really good idea, considering that there's a Tham and a, was that a Selen? Yes, a Selen going in there to destroy this engineer. Let's see how that works out for them. The Selen is destroyed, and a Tham battle, and both Thams are destroyed at the same time. That is one baller Selen helping out that Tham. And we got here on a nice scout there for Robogear, checking out all the things he could see, and going to bomb. Let's see where that bomb is going. It's going for that factory, perhaps, or maybe I'll reposition the engineer. Oh, nice micro. That engineer was completely missed, and that bomber is being shut down, taken out of the sky without doing much. And we got Silent queuing up a Land Factory here in the southeastern side of the map, and we got another attempt here for Silent, and that Tham had won that battle quite obviously. And we got Robogear for the northwestern island, going for a Land Factory right there at the edge, and a little dogfight that definitely there was no contest there for Silent, and a wall being queued up here that is going to be really helpful in defense for Robogear. And Silent is doing the same thing on one side. And a bunch of Thams breaking through, causing a little bit of destruction. I think an engineer died there or had to run away. I'm pretty sure it died, because I don't think this fact... No, it is being upgraded. And not a lot going on here. Tham battle here. An engineer lost. That is a bad thing to lose early on. And a mass extractor getting kicked in the face, but that Tham had to reacquire a target and was ultimately destroyed. Let's slow this down just a tad bit, guys. And that mass extractor has definitely seen better days, and boom, down it goes. And I like how Silent has told all his mass extractors to upgrade, but stopped them. And so it has that little X, no, that little sign over it saying it's not done, so he knows. Losing 2 mass extractors here in the north of his base. North, what would you say? Yeah, the north of his base. He is being utterly mobbed here, both north and south of his base here. That is very painful for Silent, because that is definitely slowing down his expansion. And it appears the same thing has happened here in the south. Not a lot of damage getting done here for Silent. Silent taking out a couple of engineers. Not a bad thing, but getting ultimately reclaimed there. That is a painful loss there, but not all that painful at all if you really get in the grand scheme of thing and cost-benefit ratio. Robogear is definitely ahead in that, killing more engineers and definitely slowing down his opponent. And Robogear keeps coming in, just wiping out a lot of mass extractors. There's a lot going on here, and we got a T2 land factory here building some Ilshivas. That is the right thing to do for sure. T2 land T2 mass extractors and T2 power generators with another T2, with a T2 land factory here for Robogear. Already within 9 minutes of this match, that is already happening. And we got a Ilshiva drop here in the northwestern corner. Let's see how that goes. Taking out an engineer, repositioning, not being microed, probably going to get nailed by a bunch of... Oh, nice micro. There, he gets microed. And this whole area is going to be wrecked by that Ilshiva. That Ilshiva is a very nice drop indeed. And we got a little land battle here. I would like to split this screen here. So we got 2 battles here being watched. Well, looks like that Ilshiva has finished his reign of terror at the moment, as these 2 battles going on. That Ilshiva is getting murdered. No, he hasn't been murdered yet, but it appears there's a little battle happening here against the commander. Now, both commanders are under attack here, and it appears that Silent has effectively stopped the attack to the north. And it appears, what is going on here? It appears a T2 TAC missile launcher is being built here by Robogear. I wonder why he's building it so close. And that Ilshiva is utterly annihilating that northern expansion there, that northwestern expansion there for Robogear. That is a very painful thing to lose, as we all know, and has anyone played this map. And an air dogfight not ending in Silence's favor. And what is this TAC missile launcher doing here? As a wave of Ilshivas come in for Robogear. Robogear has that TAC missile launcher probably to take out this southern island where my cursor is. But that is one baller Ilshiva just wiping everything out. And down it finally goes. Let's end this split screen and keep it down in 1-1. We got an engineer drop. Man, maybe we might need to keep that split screen. I don't know. But these Ilshivas here for Robogear doing massive damage to a mass extractor, utterly annihilating it, just putting it out of its misery. It's only miserable because it was getting kicked in the face by those Ilshivas. And a bombing run here. Where is it going to attack? It is going to fly over and drop a bomb on a T2 engineer and take it out. And a bunch of Ilshivas are pushing forward for an attack. An Ilshiva battle here. Whose Ilshiva gang is better? It appears that they are fairly evenly matched. And slowly... Wait. Was that intentional? Down goes a TAC missile launcher defense. And it appears that Silent's gang of Ilshivas is better. And a tactical missile coming from that nasty little tactical missile launcher attack and destroying a T2 energy generator, a second T2 energy generator. What is happening to Silent's power? And it has literally tanked his energy eco. Down goes a T2 mass extract, 2 T2 mass extractors, and Silent is asking, did you snipe my TMD? And yes, he indeed did. And all smiles, Robogear. That is a painful loss there for Silent, as Silent has lost several T2 mass extractors and 2 T2 power generators. That is such a painful loss. That really tanked his eco. As you can see, he is still not recovered from it, and Robogear's eco is doing quite well. Really needs to use more of that mass. And to the northwestern island up here, or a little landmass, is being overrun by a nice little THAM drop, or engineer drop actually, and lots of THAMs are being produced. That island is effectively silenced, and we got these Ilshivas attacking Robogear running into the water, and that TML it is being spared by the gods of FAF. It appears that Silent is walking away, not silencing that TML, which is quite the mistake. And lots of Ilshivas to the north just ravaging Silent's base. And we got a THAM drop here to the south. Will they get off, or will they be destroyed? They are down. All those THAMs going to put the hurt on Robogear's base. Robogear loses an engineer. He is spamming up several T1 point defense, and those THAMs are getting in there doing some damage. These Ilshivas are attacking the commander. I don't think they are doing that much. They are destroyed. These Ilshivas here are probably going to attack the TMD. Once again, those THAMs are destroyed. So let's go back to single screen. And the Ilshivas are pushing in, doing a good job kiting around, and are attacking the TMD as predicted. But those engineers are in the way, being annoying for Robogear. But an Otham is out on the field, just utterly wiping out the floor with those Ilshivas. And a TML going straight for, you guessed it, a T2 power generator being wiped off the face of the planet. And factories are now being targeted. He has to pray that this T3 land HQ is not next. And it appears those tactical missile launchers have stopped firing. But no, here is another one. Where is it headed? I think it is headed for that. No, it is not headed for that T3. Did it just miss? I don't know what that tactical missile launcher was doing, but it definitely missed. That tactical missile launcher's days are numbered, but of course I am incorrect, as a wave of T1 fighters take out the T1 bombers trying to put out that tactical missile launcher. And this group of units really should be focusing down that tactical missile launcher, but it is not happening. They're going for these forward factories, which isn't a bad target at all. What is happening here? There's a T3 land factory with a bunch of Othams being produced. A very heavy tank, which is a nasty thing to be put over your base, to be put in your base. And we got 2 Zooey drops being taken out by T1 Air. They have never had a chance in all heck. Unfortunately for those Zooeys aboard, they are all dead. How is Silent Eco doing after that attack? It is not too good, and it's not terrible either. He is definitely bottlenecking on power, and Robogear is a little bit behind on mass. So they are both definitely in this game with Silent with a little bit more of the map control, and with Robogear with a little bit more of the main landmass control of the map. Now, these Othams can't really do much against this group of Othams, considering that considering that commander is there. Now we got some Ilshivas breaking through here to the north, and fighter bombers, T2 fighter bombers for Robogear as a Otham battle ensues. Otham's just slowly going pop because they had so much power, so much HP, and yes, those Thams are just not Thams. Wow, Othams are kind of fighting against each other, and a very, very, very well placed T2 fighter bomber taking out some of those engineers, really destroying some of that build capacity, and taking out 2 of those adjacent energy generators just for the heck of it. This is a really obnoxious thing here. This disrupting this power grid. It'd be really great to see some attacks going off on these T2 powers, but you gotta take what you can because they got this T2 air anti-air tower right there that could do a whole lot of damage to those fighter bombers. A nice gang of Thams there for Silent. Definitely going to shut down that one Tham being destroyed. And Point Defense kind of shooting marshmallows at that Otham. That Otham is not having any of that. And we got a T2 fighter bomber in very bad shape circling Silent's base. Will he get a bomb off or will it be shot down? And down goes a bomb on a T1 mass extractor, just being super obnoxious. Those T2 fighter bombers have so much more health than the regular fighter bombers and doing massive damage to that T2 mass extractor. Did that TMD go down? I think the TMD went down. I think that's what those fighter bombers were going for, or maybe some sneaky Othams. And that oh my goodness, that Land Factory HQ, that T3 Land Factory HQ goes down. That is no more T3 land for Silent for a little while. We got that one Otham being built. Is that going to continue building of those Othams? No. I think that is it for now. Unless that Land Factory gets upgraded. That Land Factory is being upgraded at a massively large rate of speed. So we're going to have T3 land again, but that really disrupts the production of Othams. That will definitely give Robogear the lead on Otham power on the ground here. But it appears, no, the Othams have not been restored. We need to get that HQ up and in a hurry for a Silent. But it appears that Silent is holding off the Thams very well, but there should be several more Thams than on Robogear's side than Silent's side. And a T3 air positioned in a lightning tank. What is that? I have not seen that, but I think that has the AA. Maybe that's an AA unit. Wow, that's an interesting unit. I don't think I've seen that quite yet in FAF. Yes, that is an AA unit. Wow, that's a pretty darn cool AA unit, I must say. And we got a large group of Thams, and not a lot that Silent could do about them, because, like I said, that Tham production was shut down for quite a while. This T3 is finally in production of what looks like T3 anti-air, those lightning tanks. And we got a large group of Thams over here just poising themselves for an attack. We got, I think, a pincher attack being set up here. T1 air is not going to be able to stop them. That is for sure. One Tham is not going to be able to stop them. A wall of Thams just waiting there to walk in and cause utter havoc. And there is some havoc being started with some mass extractors being silent mass extractors being destroyed. He is hurting just a little bit from mass. It keeps going. It keeps fluctuating in how much he is losing, but it is not terrible. But he is not in a great position either. And these stamps are just rolling in, having free reign, destroying the TML, and we know TMD. We know what is going to come next. Probably some TML fire, perhaps. What is this? We have some tactical missile launchers being hastily built here for Silent. I wonder what is going to happen here. We have, you know, I want to keep my eye on those because I have a really strange feeling about those things. We got Thams to the north doing some major work on Silent's base. He's silencing Silent for real. But what is going on here? We got some TML being fired right at the commander of Robogear, thinking he is safe underwater, and no, he is not. Boom, he goes. LOL goes Robogear, and Silent says, a taste of your own medicine, and they both GG like gentlemen. It looked like it was in the bag for Robogear, and all he had to do was just move a few inches to the left or right, even north or south, and he would have survived. But unfortunately for him, he did not see it coming. He did not see the doctor ordering up a taste of his own medicine. Silent has silenced Robogear using his own nasty and disgusting tactic. Very well played there from both players. And Robogear, it wasn't that disgusting. I just wanted to say that. I thought it was really, really quite brilliant to take out his TMD and just start bombarding him because there was nothing he could do. That was very well played. And Silent, you held on like a boss. That is for sure. There is our winner there. Scumbagging the scummer. Or what would you call it? I don't know. Douching the doucher. Of course, you guys are not actually douchers, but I must say that is a very obnoxious tactic that was used there, but I like it either way. So well played there from both players. You did an awesome job, Silent and Robogear. Great game. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys at home enjoyed watching it. It was a great game to cast. A lot of back and forth. Well, a lot of Robogear hurting Silent for a little while and Robogear catching up. So that, I mean, Silent catching up. So, awesome game. And anyhow, everyone, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And send your FAF replays to StealSpeaks@gmail.com because I am looking to do more of those. So I would really like to cast you. That's right, you. And as always, everyone, GG.